Hello there. It's October, and instead of doing something sensible, I made Shrek. Shrek Boss, the Swampa King. I was watching Shrek with my kids, and inspiration struck. Orcs already live in swamps, eat gross food, and yell a lot. They're basically already Shrek. He'd also be Orktober. So pretty much in this video, I take an old, Warboss from AOS to make him the Swamp King Warboss. I make my Donkey Squig and my Lord grot. So in the background, you see that I'm working on redoing this model, getting it where I want it. The grot was a resin print that I was given, and the squig is actually from the most recent Ork kill team. The only person I ever really kitbash is the Ork boss, or we can just call him Shrek. For the grot and donkey, or donkey the squig, whatever, I'm getting confused. For those guys, I pretty much just customize them when I get to the actual green stuffing part. Especially building orcs, but perfection is 10% planning, 90% yelling. That looks good. That's why I muted my actual sound for my videos. So for Shrek, I take the head of the axe and replace it with the axe head from the kill team. I reinforce it with paperclip. For his other arm, I then eventually give him a claw, which I 3D print because I don't have many orky bits. I add some skulls and a Space Marine helmet to his back by sticking them on paper clips as well. I add his nose, I add his ears, and of course I add his little pudgy tummy. In the beginning of the video, I cut off his collar, which was like the metal teeth, and I add that to his knee. Add a holster and a pocket on his chest. And then when we get to the green stuff, I tried my best at making him a Shrek. For Donkey, I try to add ears. He kind of looks like a bunny. Snoot, a snout, and add a little bit of hair in between his ears and some hair on his tail. For Lord Fark.
Better out than in, I always say.
Add his signature hair and a little cape, and then I had a War Games Atlantic Orc or Ogren hat that I threw on top. That pretty much sums up the building part of it. If you have any questions, ask away in the comments. I prime all three models with a gray primer. I base coat Shrek and grot with the Warp Lightning green contrast. I base coat Donkey in a gray contrast, and it doesn't end up well. Well, it doesn't end up the way I thought it would. Rubber black is added to a lot of the model's metal bits first, especially on Shrek. It's not shown, but then I hit all the black parts with a dry brush of lead belcher. Ball red is used on grot's hat and cape. I had to include my blood angel somehow. When I switched back to Donkey, I used an ash gray on him, followed by a light dry brush along his underside of some white. And then this time it was my fault. I forgot to hit the record button during the rest of my painting session, where I added a lot of the details. Again, if you have any questions, please ask. And below you can see me making the sign for the base, specifically seen in the beginning of the movies. I plan on making a small short just to show you the process that I use. Overall, I'm very happy of how the models turned out. Could they have been better? Yes. Did I learn a lot? Yes. Did I have fun building it and having a good time overall? Yes. I see that as a success. Again, let me know what you guys think. This is definitely out of my wheelhouse. I'm usually a space marine and dreadnought kind of guy for kit bashing. Thanks for watching, and give me a like and subscribe.
You yummies.
I appreciate it.